Go check out igsky.com if you're looking for some cheap FIFA 17 Ultimate Team coins. Use Rossi for an 8% discount. Enjoy the video! Hello guys, Mr. Rossi1990 here. It's episode number 3 of the Random Hybrid. For today's episode, we're going to be using an informed player. We're actually going to be using QUINCY PROMES or QUINCY PROMES, whatever you want to call him. I actually ended up packing him. He was one I was going to use because I was looking to using an inform. It was between him and De Bruyne, but I think De Bruyne's either really expensive or currently not on the market because I couldn't find him when I was searching earlier. But QUINCY PROMES, since I packed him, like I said, best of both worlds. So if you can smash a like button on this episode, that'd be absolutely amazing. Let's aim for 300 likes. Be one of the early people. Go down there right now and hit it. Let's get this series back up and running. We're on to episode 3. If you have managed to miss the 2 previous episodes, we did one on Sacco of Leeds, and then we actually did one recently on Bergkamp, legend I had on loan. So that's pretty cool. But Promes, if I'm not mistaken, plays in the Russian league these days. So I still can't get used to that. So we're going to go defender and midfielder, and then Promes is technically a right mid, but we're going to try and play him as forward as possible, maybe right wing or whatever. We're going to go for page number 3, player number 3. Let's keep with that tradition so far. So 3 and 3 is going to be none other than... Alright, Kazawa, not a bad player. Not fantastic, overall okay stats. For an 81, he's not got anything in particular amazing, but he does look pretty good rating-wise. So we'll give him a chance. Got to give him a chance, haven't you? So go for midfielder now. 3 and 3, same applies. Can we get somebody quite good? So it's actually going to be Arnautovic. Again, similar. Not amazing stats, but then again, he has got some okay stats at the same time. So it's a little bit of an iffy one. I'm going to try and do this team, but a couple of players in the positions aren't really helping me. But I'm going to go try it now. So it's Arnautovic, Kazawa, and of course QUINCY PROMES. Okay, so we're at the squad screen now. You can see QUINCY Promes. Promes, I don't know how to say his name. High-low work rates is quite nice. Is it the Russian League? It is the Russian League. I did get that right. Netherlands, of course, as well. So while we're in this formation a second, I will chuck in the other 2 players. Not too sure if I actually managed to pack an Arnautovic or not. Because I've kept a majority of stuff I've packed. There he is. Have I packed him? Nope. He's one I haven't packed yet. Fair enough. And then Kurzawa was the other player, of course. If I can spell his name, would be lovely. There we go. Concept player. Have I packed one of him yet? No. Again, I haven't packed him. So a little bit of disappointment there. Actually... there is a player who links French and Stoke perfectly, which is, of course, Mbula for Stoke. Is he a CDM in this game? Is he even at Stoke? I'm sure Mbula. Yeah, there he is. French, Stoke, does the job. He's actually not a bad card. I've packed him as well, so we'll try him out. We'll chuck him in there. Not too sure if I am going to use this formation. I'm still kind of debating it as we speak, pretty much. Let's have a think about what we could do here. So if we went for maybe a Dutch Premier League cam, what have you got for me? Unbelievably, Afellay. Completely forgot about Afellay, but Leroy Fer is there as well. Afellay, in the bad shout at all. Stoke again. Of course, Stoke do have very, very nice options. Well, any FIFA recently, really. Van Ginkel as well. Wasn't he a Stoke as well at one point? At Chelsea now, so that's a possibility. We're just going to check all our kind of options here. We'll search centre forward. Nothing. Any strikers we can convert down? Janssen, not bad. I'm half tempted to go with Afellay now that I've seen him. Has he got 4-star skills? 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Another non-rest Stoke player. What it does do is gets Arnautovic the chemistry he needs. And maybe there's a Dutch striker in the Russian league. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's find the Russian league. There isn't. That's a shame. Obviously Promes, and then this guy. Don't really want to play him up front. So that's the problem. Where do we go from here? This doesn't have to be the formation we use, by the way. We've still got options. We do have to have one with wingers, of course, because that's the kind of the thing we've gone down. I'm trying to think about what may be the best here. False 9 possibly. Afellay playing false 9. What kind of 77 pace. If I was to do that, false 9 at the hell out of Afellay. Or do we even need to use Afellay now? Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay, so we've got Arnautovic has got good chemistry, just needs a half link. And Mbula just needs another half link. Kazawa needs another strong link. But we could just get away with any Netherlands player in the Premier League. We did just look at that and there wasn't the best option. So we'll just search Premier League Netherlands players, concepts. Don't lag on me, EA. This is still early access. I need to be speeding this up. Come on. Don't be doing that 17 down the bottom. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody's got time for that shit. Come on. We seem to be waiting around for EA to figure out if there's any Dutch players in the Premier League. Thank you. Thank you so much, EA. And locked down EA servers. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It seems like EA have messed our formation around here. It's annoying when it does that. You kind of put players in position and it doesn't remember kind of like where they were. So if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Promes? Then we had Mbula. It's been about 5-10 minutes since since we did this. So it was Mbula, who is, of course, yep, that was the one. French, brilliant, ideal. And then we were looking for Dutch players in the Premier League, weren't we? That's where we left things off. So hopefully, EA, you've sorted your tits out and I don't have to search my club. Well, there is some good ones in there, but we'll search concepts so we can have a look. We do need, of course, either a cam, striker, centre forward. It's not... See, Leroy Fer, I don't know what kind of work rates has he got. Medium. We need better than that. He hasn't got 4-star skills either, which is a shame. Fosu Mensah, rock him as a centre forward. I think, really, realistically, if we were going to do the false 9, either Afellay or, of course, Janssen would be our best bets. Janssen's not really a false 9. He's more of a target man kind of striker, whereas Afellay probably could play false 9 quite happily. It does give us 3 Stoke players, which isn't actually needed. But I'm going to try him. I want to give him a go. Why not? Afellay and false 9. Not the paciest of strike forces. Promes, of course, does carry a lot of pace, 91. But apart from him, we've got Afellay with 77 and Arnautovic with 78. So we need to kind of hope that pace isn't a massive issue. Right centre-back, or left centre-back, I've got a good player. I've packed this man. Thiago Silva in a walkout pack. It was sick. I thought it was Dani Alves when I first got him. So we're going to give him a go. We haven't used him yet. Of course, packing him just makes sense, which gives Kurzawa the chemistry he needs. So right now, Quincy Promes is the only one who really needs some chemistry. So we're going to have a look in the Russian League and see what they've got going on these days. Russian League centre mid. So what have you got for me? Axel Witsel. He plays for Spartak Moscow, is it? Yeah, so let's have a look and see if they've got anything in a second. Spartak Moscow, no centre mids. Interesting. They've got a Cam who isn't too bad there. They've got a CDM who's Brazilian. In fact, 2 CDMs who are Brazilian. That would be good for Thiago Silva, but he's on the other side. So potentially, let's just see. If there was a... I think what I want here, because I like the look of this Fernando guy quite a bit. Where do we go? I think I might want to use this Fernando guy. Maybe not in the CDM, but over here. So we can pop him there. And then what we could do here is a Brazilian CDM. Doesn't have to be the Russian league, but it will have to link to our centre-back. So we need to kind of think about this. Let's go for a Brazilian CDM. If we did a Premier League one, that would work. Luis Gustavo, good CDM. Casemiro, again, another good CDM. Not bad. We've got Felipe Melo in there as well, Fernando. I'm going to see if I can get Luis Gustavo in this team by then going down the Bundesliga route for a centre-back who's Brazilian. Because there's Naldo now, of course. Well, not now, of course. It's always been there. There's also some other ones. But Naldo, high-medium work rate is a little bit off-putting, but he's still got good pace considering he's had a change of teams as well to Schalke, but he still gets Gustavo the chemistry. And then at right back, 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, right back, we could then go for, I guess, somebody who plays in the Russian league, maybe for that team again. I've got the hiccups, by the way, so I do apologise. It's really early on in the morning, I feel rough as hell, but I want to do this video. But right back in the Russian league, will he get chemistry? No, he won't, will he? Well, he will, because he's Brazilian. We kind of don't want to go down the Brazilian route. This is the team they play for. Is there a Dutch one in here? Let's have a little look. I'm probably going to say there's not. No, there wasn't actually. There was only Promes and one other guy, wasn't there? So, Brazilian means that... Well, he isn't actually too bad. He's a gold 76 rated. He gets them the chemistry he needs. What he does do is he gives us... We've got a lot of team links in here rather than the chemistry links I want. So that's a bit of a shame. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want any more Brazilian players. That's my problem, because we could put the Brazilian right back in here. But at the same time, we possibly don't want any Brazilian players. So because he would work very well. Again, like I said, he's Brazilian, so you've got to kind of consider that would then be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Brazilians, which is my max. 5 is the max I'll have any time. I prefer 4 if it's a possibility. I'm trying to think about where I want to go here. I'm liking the look of the team, though. The team's well balanced at the moment. We've got a lot of defensive-minded midfield players, which is kind of good, I feel, in this kind of formation. 2 very good centre-backs. Do we go for this guy and then use a Schalke goalkeeper? Would that work? I like him. I like the look of this guy. But like I said, we could use this guy and go for another squad link player. He would then not get the chemistry to Naldo, which would probably be beneficial. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Brazilian guy. Apologies, I could have gone for another guy. There's a lot of non-rares in here. There's going to be a Schalke goalkeeper. I'm pretty sure they got a good one, right? Let's get to their league. Let's go to the old Schalke. They've got a good team, actually, on FIFA this year, Schalke. They've got Farman, of course, 84 rated. I have actually packed him, I didn't know that. But that gets everybody chemistry. And then we have the German League, the English League, the French League, and the Russian League all linking together in quite a nice little team, actually. Like I said, we could have gone down a different right back, but I feel as if we want that guy in there just because he's not the same team. And then there'll be a lot of squad links. Now there's a lot of nation links. But it's okay. I like the look of this team quite a bit. Will it play well? It's a completely different question. But we're going to go buy the few players we need. And I'll be right back. Boom! Okay, we're back. And here is the final team. I think it looks quite good. There is a lot of non-rares in there. There's actually 3. Actually 4, sorry. But I don't mind that. I like that, in fact. And we've got an inform in there. He stands out as the best player, the feature player, even though we do have Thiago Silva sat in defence there. Hopefully we don't concede too many goals. I'm not sure about this formation. I haven't used a false 9 in a long time, but I feel like it's suited the players we got, and hopefully it performs well. I haven't lost yet this FIFA, but I've only played 2 games, so hopefully we can go free for free. I might chuck a squad fitness card on, or a fitness card on a couple of players, because some of the ones I've bought have obviously got a little bit less fitness, and we don't want that, so I'm going to chuck a squad fitness, go into the game, and I'll see you there. Game out! Okay, so we found our opponent, and he has got... Ooh, okay, he's got a really nice team, in fact. Quite a few Dortmund players in there. He's got Gersa, Dembele's son, Dele Alli on loan. That's a good team. Probably the best team we've come up against. In fact, definitely the best team we've come up against. Probably my worst team as well. This is going to be, well, hopefully a good game. It's game on. Who is he looking for? But it's found Affley this time. It wasn't Affley before. It must have been a different player. The back stick cross, not ideal, but Promes comes away with it. And he's got pace to burn. Quincy Promes. Oh, it just didn't fall for me. Tell you what, that's a terrible clearance. And Affley has a chance to go. Tries to do a skill move. One ideal. Anadovic. Affley, just put it away. Oh, we have scored. Ugly goal. Apologies for the pass. Not too sure what I was thinking. We'll get it in the back of the net, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Affley, good finish. Why did I pass this? Actually, a cheeky little nutmeg almost with a Ronaldo chop. But it takes a deflection. Hideous goal. But all that matters is it's friggin' 1-0. Gertz, there's big man Naldo. He used to have a shot on him. He took the 1-2. This is Naldo! Naldo! Oh, he scored! The centre-back get a nosebleed in on the attack, and Naldo's put it away. What a 1-2. Jesus Christ. And a Leeds kit. Naldo with his left peg finds the bottom corner. Great goal, great finish. 2-0. Get in. Looking for the pass, which never really paid off, but defensive error lets him in. And Quincy Promes now running in on net. He just pointless skill moves. Promes! Big save. Somebody tucking the rebound, and Bueller does. 3-0, 45th. 44, almost half time basically, and Bueller puts it in the back of the net. We get the goal again, a kind of a sloppy goal, a rebound if you will, a sound 5,000 of the old. Look at this, the goalkeeper makes a good save, and then swing and a miss from that goal, but then Bueller does tuck it away quite nicely for 3-0. Holy shit! There's Affley now. Ref, I want that's a free kick surely, but it doesn't matter because there goes Promes. Pace to Bird, and off he pops. Oh, he runs into Alonso, which is not ideal. Ball down the wing is danger. But there's Luis Gustavo. Oh, and who's this? Oh, we're in there. I don't know if that's offside or half-time. It's half-time by the looks of it. But look at that. Brilliant performance from us at half-time. This guy hasn't managed to get a shot away yet, which is brilliant. I'm actually feeling like my defensive abilities have got better throughout the FIFA, but I've probably said that too soon. There's probably going to be some horrible mistakes made. But 3-0 at half-time. Surely we can see the game out. Expensive tackle there from my opponent to get the ball back. But here's Bueller. Sends it out wide. Looks for Anadovic and finds him. Anadovic now has space and time. But he runs into traffic. Here goes Dembele over to Mario Götze. And there's Gustavo one more time. Oh, the overlapping ball. Promes will get there. No, he will not. The goalkeeper gets there. The goalkeeper now with a big kick out. Can we defend it? Yeah, we can. Here is Luis Gustavo. Over it goes. It's with Affolai. Oh, is he onside, Fernando? Oh, he can't have been onside. He didn't attempt to take the shot, which is a shame. He's a passer. He is a passer. Luke Shaw passes it. Dele Alli. Alonso into Dele Alli again, and back to Alonso. Alonso now with Goetze. This is a promising attack for him. He's got it through, and danger, because Mario Goetze is tearing down, and Mario Goetze scores! And we've conceded, it's 3-1. Poor defending, and it was a bit inevitable, it was going to happen eventually. And Mario Goetze puts that one away. Ooh, game on. Here's Gazawa. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Here's Affolai. We're going to look for Promes run. Couldn't find it. We couldn't find it. But here's Fernandez. Oh, the seeds! Who is it? It's Luis Gustavo. Oh, no. We get it with Kazawa. Can we whip one in the box? There's a chance to do so. Who's coming in? Affolai! Should have scored. Should have scored, Affolai. Is that the last kick of the game? I think you find it is. We've won the game. Let's see how it all went down. Boom! So as you can see... Well, that's weird. We've completely dominated the game. But he has scored a goal and apparently no shots on target. Strange one. Or even a shot. But that's... Whatever, EA. 15-10 on our side. We absolutely dominated this guy. We probably should have won a lot more. Bit of a shame we didn't. Really, really enjoying FIFA 17 at the moment. It seems to be my style of FIFA. I'm just hoping they don't patch it because it really does feel good at the moment. If you haven't bought the game yet, the next random hybrid you see will be when the full game is out. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. If you could let me know in the comment section below who you'd like me to use in the next episode. We're already going to episode 4, which is crazy. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. If you guys like this series, make sure you smash the like button. It'll make me want to do the series more. If you are new around here, do not be afraid to subscribe. I will catch you next time, and bye-bye. Teddies! Unbeaten, baby!